And we're rolling.
Hi, everybody. Welcome. It's Friday. Hi, Dylan.
Hey, morning, Lee. What's going
I'm
on?
starting off by yelling. I'm yelling like I'm going, hey, out there. Excuse me. Yelling and coughing. Ooh, what a combination.
Wow.
Who's that girl that used to yell when she sang? There's been a number of famous female singers that they seem to just yell. Anyway. Yeah. Yeah, we won't say any names. The yellers know who they are. There's guys that yell too.
Oh, really? Wow.
Didn't you learn that at the School of Rock?
Yeah. I'm wearing a yelling shirt right now. Iron Maiden. They do a lot
Iron
of
Maiden,
yelling.
yes, those guys. That's different than yelling, though.
Right.
Yeah, that's a different kind of thing.
He had a very operatic approach.
There's people that
Bruce
actually
Dickinson,
yell,
yeah.
just yell.
Right.
You know?
Right. Yeah, I was cruising around doing some shopping and just went to a rock and roll T-shirt store, and they had everything you could think of, every classic metal band, So I thought, let me start with Maiden. Get a
Do
Maiden
they have them
shirt.
already printed up, or do they print them on demand?
They're already printed up, ready to go. This is right on the
Oh,
boulevard, close to Highland, Hollywood. Kind
I
of
was
in that
wondering how that
vicinity.
works in the modern T-shirt world, if everything's printed on demand, or if they're already in the wrappers.
I've done
ready.
that before in the past, where you can pick any image on like Google Images, and then they'll print it for you right on the T-shirt. I've done that. It's like at various boardwalks. They do
Oh,
that.
you have?
Yep.
It turned out good, just like that.
Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, it works. Yep. They
It's
press
as good as a.
this machine that and then it presses it and things on there forever. Yep. Pretty rad. Yeah. Custom T-shirts. But these were all just ready to go. You can just look through and pick whatever band you could think of. They've got every hard rock
On Hollywood
classic
Boulevard?
metal. Yep, right there on Hollywood Boulevard. Yeah,
Fuck, that's amazing. I didn't know there was a store like that. Maybe that's a popular store too, right?
it's cool. Yeah, they're really cool. The guy Tony's like, I've been here 30 years. So
Really?
Yep, pretty rad. It was a great vibe. They had all kinds of cool, rocker shit in there. I loved it. But yeah, great selection. I'll definitely be returning there.
Wow. I didn't even know a place like that existed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to see that place someday. Just what kind of bands? All kind of bands?
Oh yeah, like
Did they have country bands and stuff? Not Nashville oriented?
I think yeah, right. That particular store, I think, was more in the hard rock, classic metal genre. So you got Black Sabbath, AC/DC, all those hard rock type shirts, and you have some horror movie shirts too.
They have Bob Marley and Hendrix and all that stuff too?
I believe so. Yeah, I kind of was in there briefly, but I do want to go back. They had such a large collection, so it's hard to tell like everything. But they did have a lot in there.
That would be a lot of T-shirts to have on stock already printed up.
Right. It was pretty amazing. It was the best selection I had seen in terms of like rock T-shirts, because they give you like every album artwork from the band. They had like a bunch of Maiden shirts, so I went with the Number of the Beast artwork just because I thought that's the most iconic looking, and best
Wow,
colors.
how cool.
Yeah.
It'd be fun to make T-shirts, not have to do it. Like just go somewhere and give them the picture and say, "Put this on a T-shirt."
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
Yep.
But really good. Like,
Yep.
You just give them a file, right?
Oh yeah, just give them like a JPEG or something. Yeah,
Yeah.
press it on there.
How cool.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody, is that interesting? I'm sure you guys are going, what the fuck are they talking about? Yeah, what are we talking about? Oh, we've been working on setting up this other camera so I'm getting distracted by bells. So I can play music and podcast.
Okay.
Dylan arrives around 11, and then we start podcasting.
Right. Yep.
And so, yeah, sometimes I get up every day really early and I play music, and sometimes it's really fun, So I thought if I had a setup where I could just get up and play music, so we have that set up now, and we're just trying to finally get it hooked up. But it seems like everything's working, and we just have to do a test, like a test trial.
Yeah. Very exciting.
Yeah, when it comes to me operating stuff, it has to be pretty simple. So,
Yeah.
So anyway, I can press go and stop. That's good. That's all I need, right? I just go and do it.
That's right. Yeah, our viewers can look forward to more content.
Yeah,
from
more
you,
content.
more extra
You'll
content.
You'll hear that same song over and over. You'll hear it in your dreams, in your nightmare. That song will be chasing you down a dark alley. You go, fuck! Here comes that sound. Get me out of here. Yeah. Anyway, it'll be really fun. Like every day I play it, I go, oh, fuck, I wish everybody could hear this. It's so much fun, you know?
Yeah.
But it's just like when you sing, you know, when you sing, it's so much fun. And then when you hear it back, you cringe. I'm sure it'll be the same way. I'll hear it back and I'll go, oh, fuck, what did I think was good about that, you know?
Right.
Anyway, no, but I really have so much fun doing it.
Oh, yeah.
You can always hear how much fun I'm having. So
That's great. Yeah, some live musical
Yeah.
performances, live video. That's
yeah,
exciting.
there we are, live.
Yeah, pretty great.
Live. Who we got a shout out to? Cam. Shout out to Cam
Who's that?
and Finia.
Hmm.
Yeah, I hope the weather's nice springtime in France. Anyway. Hi. Thinking about you guys all the time. Back to the podcast.
Right, yeah, we got
Yeah, here we go. That
everyone
was
else.
it. There we are. Wow. Life is crazy. Viewers and spewers. Now that I'm a spewer, maybe I'm spewless. You can only spew for so long. It's like, how long can you hold your breath? You know, you start spewing, then pretty soon you run out of spew. We have to go out in the street and find some spew-worthy activity. I was looking for a spew-worthy activity when I actually found one. Then I regretted that. What's up, Dylan? Did you watch the last of the Planet of the Apes movies?
Oh, yeah, so I've been getting prepared to watch the latest one, The Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
I know.
Which just came
so
out.
what was the latest
Yeah.
one you saw?
So I saw War for the Planet of the Apes, which takes place before Kingdom, and it's like the third part of the.
But
that
it's the
first
most
trilogy.
recent one?
Yep, the most recent
Before
one.
the current
before
one.
the current one, correct. And those are great. Yeah, the trilogy started in 2011. It was Rise of the Planet of the Apes, then Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, and then War for the Planet of the Apes. And now Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes takes place like 300 years later.
Can you see a difference in the graphics and
Oh, yeah.
the quality from
Yeah.
the first one to the latest one?
Absolutely, it's so cool. So 2011 it was kind of groundbreaking because it was really the first time you got to see that motion capture technology really used to its full potential. And the CGI is good. There's some parts where it can look a little dated, but it looked amazing at the time. And then when you go into the subsequent sequel, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, they really cranked it up, and then it looks flawless by that point. And then from that point on, it just looks like you're looking at real fucking apes. Like they look like they're real in the flesh right there.
Really?
Yeah, it's
And
really
so
well done.
and the one you watched last night was
War for the Planet of the
and
Apes.
that one looks really real too.
Oh yeah, that's like the realest one yet. But before I haven't even seen the new one, but so far, yeah, War is the realest looking one. Yeah.
Fuck, I want to watch those.
Yep, all the hair follicles and the sweat and the veins in the eyes and just like it's
Oh, shit, I wanna see
amazing.
it.
And the imperfections in the skin, it's like really cool. Like it looks incredible. Yeah.
That's so wild.
Yeah. The beauty of it is you have real human actors who are playing these. So all the movements that they do, the facial movements, it's all tracked, and then they have a layer of computer generation over top of them. So it's not like it's just a cartoon. It's actual actors moving.
Yeah.
But yeah, really cool. Amazing stuff. Andy Serkis, legend. He was in the Lord of the Rings. Did the
That's
Nala
pretty
character.
amazing, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. A lot of fun.
Yeah, when I think about that, I think, wow.
Yeah, those are a blast. It's so
I didn't
cool.
get to watch that. I didn't start that three film series about that festival,
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah.
The Netflix Trainwreck.
Trainwreck,
The Woodstock,
right.
yep.
but I earmarked it. So
Yeah, it's a good one. Woodstock 99. They trashed.
maybe I'll watch that this weekend.
Yeah, that's a good watch for sure. You'll get a kick out
See
of
if I can get through all 3 episodes.
it. Yep.
Yeah.
When Limp Bizkit hits the stage, that's when it all goes crazy. You know, they're like notorious for, not doing enough to stop the rioting, but it's debatable whose fault it was ultimately.
You know, there's so much music to listen to and so many movies to watch.
Yeah.
Like, there's so many movies I want to watch. I just don't have time to watch them.
yeah, not enough.
I literally, I
lifetime.
don't have time to watch them. And And same with the music. There's so much music that I keep scouring all these new releases, and there's just
Right.
not enough time to do all that shit. And yeah, yeah, some of the movies are so good. It's just shocking.
Mm.
You know, I want to see. Now I want to see all the others too, and see how the more recent one. Which was the best? The most recent one before the current one?
Yeah, great question. So you've got the three. So we got Rise, we've got Dawn, and then War. I think Dawn is probably the best. Rise is also really good. War is cool. It's the darkest one in the series. It kind of has like some sad parts in it. It's like really hardcore. So it was cool. But I think Dawn might be the best out of those three. Dawn of the Planet of the Apes.
Lots of action. I
Yeah,
guess.
amazing action.
Okay,
ape on
that's
ape.
where I'll start because I saw the first one.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Excellent. Yeah, check those
Cool.
out.
I will.
I even went back and watched like the original one from '68, like the Planet of the Apes with Charlton Heston. Great film. It was even better than I thought it was going to be. Really well shot, very artistically shot. A lot of fun, that one. Kind of inspired the genre. Still going strong to this day. Long-lasting franchise. 68 to 2024. They're still cranking them out. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, I'm sitting here thinking, wow, it's so amazing.
Yeah.
It's so long ago. It seems like when the first ones came out.
Right. Yeah.
Wow. I don't know what else to say.
There's a virus in those movies that's kind of reminiscent of the COVID pandemic in
In
a
which
way.
movie?
In the Planet of the Apes, the
All
new
of them?
ones. Yeah. So what causes the humans to die out is a virus outbreak. It doesn't affect the apes because they were originally testing Alzheimer's cure on the apes, and it made their brains like super smart. But it also had a side effect, which was a virus that was spread throughout the human race and pretty much wiped out almost the entire world, to the point where humans are like an endangered species and apes become the dominant species that run things on Earth.
Wow.
Really cool. Yeah. So those are fun.
So are there heroic humans?
Yes, absolutely.
In
You got
each
the
story?
Yeah, every story. Yeah, there's always the good human that likes the apes, and there's the bad, like militaristic humans that want to kill them all. You know, you always have that dichotomy. Yeah.
Oh.
The scientists versus the military. Yeah.
The military-industrial eggplex.
Yep. But it gets really deep. Like those apes are fantastic. The character development too is really well done. Like there's some deep thinking apes that.
Welcome to Apeplex.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's. Yeah.
Those are just three solid films. Bang, bang, bang. Top notch.
There you go,
sci-fi
everybody.
adventure,
Watch
yeah.
those films if you haven't seen them already.
Yeah.
I guess most people have already seen those films, right?
Yeah.
Because those were wildly
Yep,
popular.
pretty mainstream, popular. Yeah. Yep. Kingdom is
Yeah.
doing pretty well in theaters. I'm going to go there soon. Maybe this weekend I'll drop in and see if I can catch the Kingdom.
Ooh, then Tuesday we'll have a report.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, yeah, I can give you my full ranking.
Yeah. Well, maybe we should stop early today since this is Friday. I wish
yeah.
I had something profound to say or some good little tidbit of information. I should come more prepared. We've had this as a reoccurring, reoccurring theme on this show.
Right.
What do you mean you don't know what you're going to talk about? I don't know what I mean, but I know what I'm going to talk about. We're not allowed to think. We got to be quiet here. Be quiet and think. Think and be quiet. Oh, we're not allowed to think and be quiet
Why is that?
because we have to have policies in our show. Yes, one has to be. You have to speak twice and think once.
Okay.
Speak twice and think once. I learned that watching Planet of the Apes.
Nice. That's good. Yeah, it's a good come full circle now.
Yeah. That's all I'm thinking about ever since you were telling me about it. Every time you tell me something, I sit around and think about it. I go, yeah. I could go to China.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah, I could go get some new unnamed disease. Naturally, had to be transmitted to humans.
Right. Eventually, the humans lose the ability to speak, so they can't even talk. So they
In
become
the Planet of the Apes?
yeah, in the Planet
By
of the
which
Apes.
episode?
By War, the third one. War
By the
for,
third one, the people
yeah,
can't talk
yeah.
no more?
They're like, and it's like a new strain of the virus has come out, and it's causing all humans to lose the ability to speak. So not only are they dying out, but the survivors can't talk anymore. So they become like primitive, kind of animal-like, because they can't talk. They're just kind of trying to survive in the woods. And the apes can talk. Really fascinating how that they flipped that whole thing. It's really
In the
cool.
next one, there'll probably be robots. The apes will breed with the robots.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
The apes bred with the robots. We now have robots that will fucking rip your face off, rip your balls off, stuff them in your mouth, eat your eyes. Yeah, nice robot. Yeah.
What's cool about these films is that there is a seriousness to them. They have a serious tone. Whereas if you compare that to like the Godzilla versus Kong, those are just more crazy cartoons.
Always corny, right?
Corny.
Yeah.
But the Apes movies are actually really seriously
They
well
have philosophic
done. Absolutely.
considerations.
Yeah, absolutely. I really love them.
You like that? I always use words I can't spell. There you are. I did a whole sentence of words I couldn't spell.
That was great. Yeah. That was a good one.
Yeah. How funny. I could write a book. Since I've never read a book, I could write a book. It would just be pictures with a couple of words at the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dumbass pictures.
Yeah. Oh, another cool thing, it's really cool to see them evolve and change from movie to movie. First they start off as, animals in captivity, and then they go from that to being their own society in the Stone Age with spears and horses, and then eventually they know how to handle firearms, and then they enter the Bronze Age. So this new movie takes place 300 years later. And
Where were they on the war? How far did they get?
Oh, by the time, they're in the war, they're still kind of a nomadic tribe. They use spears and horses, but they do have a couple of guns as well. So at that point, they're starting to get more weaponized, but it isn't until this new one, I think, where it's really like a kingdom, like a fully fledged, militarized kingdom. So I'm excited to see the new one for sure.
Are they carbon neutral?
Right. Cool. That's about
I
all.
wonder if the apes will be bipolar in the next one or some kind of weird ass thing, Maybe some recent psychological condition that transfers from the last remaining humans to the apes via the robot.
Oh, another cool thing is some of the apes actually joined forces with the humans, like the bad humans. They were
With the bad humans?
Yeah, with the bad humans, and the humans end up branding the apes with this omega symbol, like this alpha omega. So when you see an ape with that, you're like, oh, he's working with the humans. He's not with the apes.
Why would they do that? That seems crazy.
Yeah, because
You got to brand your cattle? That's so weird.
Right? Yeah.
I want to see that. I want to see it.
Yeah.
That's in the war, right?
Yeah, that's in War for the Planet.
Yeah.
I think all three are necessary to watch. It's a really great trilogy that flows together nice. And then this new one kind of expands on that, but 300 years later. So they're all connected.
So the official name of each one is Dawn of the Apes?
Oh, yeah. So you got 2011 was Rise of the Planet of the Apes. That's when they first rise to power. And then Dawn of the Planet of the Apes is the following one where it's like the dawn of a new era.
Dawn of the Planet of the
Yep.
Apes. What's the next one?
Next
War
one
of the Planet of the Apes?
It's War for the Planet of the Apes.
For the Planet of
they
the
change
Apes.
up the word
Okay.
slightly. And then the new one is Kingdom.
Okay,
of the Planet of
cool.
the Apes. Yeah, those are fun. Rise, Dawn, War. Great stuff. I could talk about this type of shit all day.
I like it.
Yep. Yeah, I'm glad that you're a sci-fi fan too. So you get it. You like
I don't
that
watch
sort of
enough of that stuff, but I like it.
stuff. Cool.
I'm open to the idea
Yeah.
of aliens and
Oh yeah, we love it.
stuff.
Yeah. Those are some of my favorite types of movies for sure.
My favorite type of people are the alien ones. When we had the girl fight, that one girl looked like an alien.
Great.
Yeah.
I love that. Great tangent.
I'm not saying no names, but there was an alien in the audience. Like an extraterrestrial kind of being. I don't mean like
Right.
A recently arrived human. Fuck, we got to watch our vocabulary here. We might get misunderstood. So
Great show today, Lee.
I understand we have a new subscriber.
That's right. Yeah, we gained a subscriber yesterday.
Yeah, what a week. We picked up 3 or 4 subscribers. At that rate, we'll reach 1,000 about 10 years after I'm dead. I died 10 years ago, but I'm still trying to hit 1,000 subscribers. Yeah.
Maybe you could just be with the show in spirit, and you've already had an out-of-body experience, so maybe you'll be able to come back somehow.
Yeah, I could dictate the time that it begins, like the guy in the thing. My original idea for the disposable shotgun, there was one version that had a mouthpiece that go in the end of the barrel like a snorkel mouthpiece.
Oh God!
And a little slot up where the thing was, so you could put a mirror up where the sight would be, So the thing was, you could turn it around, bite down on the mouthpiece part, look in the mirror, say your final shit, bingo. Even another attachment on the side for a GoPro, however you wanted to share your moment. Moments shared. Shared moments. I know that's not funny.
Yeah, I noticed a lot of your inventions have to do with suicide or death in some way.
You know what's so funny you mentioned that, because I thought of a self-service guillotine.
Yeah, that's right.
Maybe I'm getting older. I'm thinking more about death. So I'm coming up with all these bizarre ideas of how I could stop my suffering at some point.
Yeah, kind of concerning.
It's too much, but I'm going out of the boardwalk. Use my own invention. Anyway, fuck, I love this podcast. I'm holding back every second, folks. I'm really trying hard not to say shit. It's so funny doing that, by the way. God, I talk about the movies. I got so excited talking about the movies. Just the thought of apes that could talk and shit. I love that. I love that.
It's so cool. And their English gets better and better each movie. So in the beginning, they can only mumble 1 or 2 words. But by the time you get to war, he's speaking fluent speeches, fluent English. It's really cool how they evolve.
Smart motherfuckers.
Yeah.
What did they do? They took Parkinson's disease medicine?
Yeah, it was an attempt.
Changed their genetic destiny?
It was an Alzheimer's cure, and they were testing it on the monkeys and on the apes and chimps, and it supercharged their brain to the point where they can solve problems and they can learn sign language and they can start to speak English words. And it ended up becoming helpful to the apes, but lethal to humans, and wiped out the majority of the human race. It's fucking wild.
Yeah, we know some people that could use their intelligence elevated a slight bit. Some of our great leaders.
Here we go down the political rabbit hole.
Yeah, sorry. I'm naming no names. I don't want to go down that anyway. I just stepping shit already. I'm going like this. I say 3 words and now it's like, ooh. I got that stuff all over me. We got to stop.
Right.
I got to go clean my tongue. I got to go wash my mouth out with soap. And we have a special soap dispenser. It's really cool. It looks like the disposable shotgun, so you can get a concept for future activity. Okay, everybody.
Wow, this was fun.
This was a good, fun podcast.
Yeah,
See, we started out dumb and we ended up stupid. I love it. Okay, everybody, have fun. I hope you have a great weekend. Remember, we're going to post some little reminders of stuff if you haven't seen from earlier. You can go see it. They'll be up this weekend, so keep your eyes open.
Yep.
We're going to miss you. We're going to miss running our mouth and being smart asses, or I'm going to miss it anyway. Dylan, wow, it's a weekend already, man.
Yeah, pretty rad.
I'll see you on Tuesday.
Yep, sounds great.
10-4. Bye.
See ya.
Bye, people. 3, 2, 1. Poof.